Hello, it is Monday and this video is going to be a week in my life. It's fall time. This is my favorite time of year. I actually have a lot going on this week and I thought it would be fun to do this kind of video for it. My husband Cesar is out of town for work until Friday, so I've just kind of like booked myself some social activities to do this week while he's out of town. Tomorrow I'm going to go to a free NBA event in Denver where both the Chainsmokers and Dermot Kennedy are performing for free. And I love them both. I've seen them both here in Colorado, and I'm really, really excited to see them perform again tomorrow. And then Thursday, I'm meeting up with a friend. Her sister is having like a closing art exhibit party slash birthday party, and my friend is a twin. So I'm like, hold on, it's also your birthday then? So it's gonna be like a fun night out celebrating art and birthdays. And then Friday we have Cesar will be back and we have pumpkin carving with some friends. Then Saturday, I signed up for this like women's empowerment circle that happens periodically. I've never done it before, but it sounded really interesting. So I signed up and I'm going to see what it's all about. But excited to meet some new people and hopefully like be able to provide and get some encouragement based off of just like what ladies are going through. And that evening, Saturday evening, is kind of jam-packed. We have a potato party that my friend Megan and her husband Andrew are throwing. This is the second annual one. We missed it last year. The photos looked incredible. I had so much FOMO. I have a really delicious looking recipe that I'm going to make for it. Basically, everybody brings a potato dish. Like, I feel like you can't go wrong with that kind of party. And then also that night, our friend Quack is having a Halloween party. So we're going to go to a potato party first, then go to the Halloween party second. And yeah, it's going to be, that's a lot for me to do in 1 week. And I'm excited about it, looking forward to it. This is my favorite time of year. So I'm going to bring y'all along with me. This is a new find. I'm in a couple like groups on Facebook about tracking macros, and someone recommended these protein coffees. This one, the maple donut, y'all, it is so dang good. There is like a milk protein in here, but it doesn't upset my stomach. If it did, I would just use lactate, but the flavor is so good, and it has 10 grams of protein and only 6 grams of sugar. For a coffee drink, that's super good. I'm gonna use a paintbrush with some Mod Podge to go over this print. I've seen this on, I think, Pinterest and Instagram, where if you do that, if you follow the strokes of the art and it dries, it makes it look like an oil painting. This is just like a print that I've had for a long time that I wanted to put in this frame, but after seeing that, I wanted to try it to see how it works. It is 9 a.m. and I'm going to start my work day. She is just ready to go, eager to get stuff done. But also, how cute is my desktop background?
Five, Russell the other way. I see everything you can be. I see the beauty that you can't see. On the nights you feel outnumbered, maybe I'll be out there somewhere. You got the power over me. Everything I hold you tight in those eyes. Denver, where the fuck you at?
Good morning. It's Wednesday morning. What a night I had last night at the NBA's On the Road event. I guess it was a big event. They broadcasted the Nuggets vs. Lakers game where the Nuggets got their championship rings, and then Dermot Kennedy played, was it halftime? No, it was after the first game. After the game, he went on and played, and Dermot is one of my favorite artists that I've found in the past year. Me and Cesar actually went to a concert on December 1st of last year for One Republic, and One Republic got sick. Someone in the band got sick, and so they canceled, and we could have gotten a refund, but I just like really wanted to get out of the house and still wanted to go because the openers were going to do an extended set, and Dermot was one of their openers. And we talk about it to this day. We're so glad we went because we didn't know Dermot Kennedy as an artist. And then when we listened to him, we were like so blown away by his voice. And he has such a genuine, sweet personality. I just like love him. So got to see Dermot for the third time in a year because we saw him earlier this year in May at Red Rocks, which was awesome. And then they played, the NBA broadcasted the Warriors game next, and at halftime of that second game, the Chainsmokers came on. I have also seen the Chainsmokers here in Colorado, but let me tell you, it was so unexpected, the set that they played. They were DJing more than like performing their songs. They did like mashups, and they covered other artists' songs, and the energy, the DJing skills, oh my gosh, holy moly, it was just like electrifying. I felt like I was at an EDM festival. It was so good. So I'm like, I went to bed late. It's late in the morning for me, but I'm in the office and going to do a quick workout. I bought a Pilates bar and I haven't used it yet. I just got it. Gonna do that and just trying to pick a YouTube video because I don't even know how to use this thing. So I'm looking at like Pilates bar, full body workout, beginner. Let's see how it goes. It was a workout. I'm sweating. It's always a great reminder that like you don't need much to get a good burn going, whether that's just using your body weight or pretty simple equipment. Wrapping up an after work walk, catching the sunset. It's so pretty. Last night's escapades definitely caught up with me. I have been laying around since I got home from walking Bay at the park, and it's like 9 o'clock now, and I literally haven't done anything after work besides go on that walk. And I am so tired. I wanted to do the Mod Podge DIY and the trash to terracotta painting of that dish tonight, but it's not happening, and that's okay. I'll be able to do it another day. I think I'm going to put on the Great British Bake Off and pass out. It's Thursday, and I only have like 20 minutes before I have to start working because I just slept for 10 hours. And I forgot, I didn't forget, I chose not to set an alarm. I knew I was really, really tired, and I was already sore from the Pilates bar workout that I did, so I just wanted to rest. And I did. Yeah, I woke up at like 7:30 and logged about almost 10 hours of sleep, so I do feel refreshed. It is a gloomy Thursday, and it's fitting to me because today is the 2-year anniversary of my stepdad passing. Yeah, today's a gloomy day, and it's fitting, like I said, because I feel a little gloomy myself. I wish I just would have taken today off. I just didn't think about it. I would really like to just be a potato on the couch and look through old photos and listen to my old voicemails and cry. That's kind of how I feel, but I can't do that, so I'm gonna start working and get myself mentally together, and we'll be thinking of Papa Jeff, and we'll still look at photos and listen to my voicemails anyway. And then this evening I have the art exhibit closing party slash birthday party that I'm gonna go to. So that's what today looks like. I decided that I wanted to do something that brought me some satisfaction or joy during this day that's really hard for me. So I'm going to do this Mod Podge DIY to make it look more like an oil painting. So I don't really know if there's like a preferred technique, but I'm just dipping my brush into the Mod Podge, and I am going to try to follow the strokes that I see on the print to get that oil look. All done, now it just has to set and dry. I am about to leave. I called an Uber to go downtown. We're going to this place called Pon Pon Bar. Never been. I think it's in Rhino, the art district, because it's the end of the art exhibit for my friend's twin, so let's go. All right, good morning. It's Friday. It's October 27th. I am about to make some lunch. I'm so happy that it's Friday. I have had a pretty eventful week for me. Last night I went to my friend Angie and her twin Alex's birthday party. It was so lovely to be able to meet my friend Angie's twin, and also I met other members of her family. They're all so nice, and it's fun to have the opportunity to meet like your adult friends as families. It's not common. I don't meet my friends as families that often, so it was a bit endearing, and I really enjoyed meeting them. And also just the vibes. It was really good vibes, and I met some of Angie's other friends and got out of the house. And yesterday was my stepdad's 2-year death anniversary, so it was a welcomed distraction. And I told Angie, I don't think I realized her birthday was the same day of his passing, but having that event, that party to look forward to yesterday definitely was a welcomed distraction and helped me kind of get out of my own head, especially being home alone while my husband's traveling for work. So all in all, it was really good. It cooled down drastically yesterday. I think it froze overnight a little bit. So I bundled up, and it is quite chilly out there. I went out to just get a package that was delivered. I got a ThredUp package. I had, I think $80 in credit from a couple things I bought that came damaged. So I returned those things and got credit, and hashtag girl math, everything I got was free because of the credit. So going to see how everything looks in my ThredUp box. And I just got athleisure wear and athleisure wear / workout stuff. So I just got to our friend's house. My husband just came straight here from the airport because it's closer to the airport than our house. So he's here. I got a pumpkin. I got some stem ciders and some maple ale that look good, and we're gonna eat and carve a pumpkin.
Where are you going?
Okay, so 1989 Taylor's version just came out, and I have listened to it. I have opinions, but right now I am watching the Swiftologist album reaction, so to see how other people are feeling about it too.
We were out until 2 a.m. last night, which is unusual for us, but we had two parties. We had the potato party, which was so fun. So many different kinds of potatoes. My friend Megan and her husband Andrew are always such incredible hosts. We had potato gnocchi, we had whipped feta with roasted sweet potatoes, which is what I made. I think it was like a twice baked potato, but it was like made in a cup, not like still in the skin. Sweet potato snickerdoodle cookies. There was a ghost themed potato spud, as well as Megan made this giant sheet cake. I don't know if that had potato in it. I just had a bite of it, but it was like a buttercream frosting in like really decadent, rich chocolate sheet cake. I don't know if she snuck some potato in there or not, but that was dessert. And then once we got our bellies full from all the potatoes, we went to another friend's house for a Halloween party. And last night was, or yesterday really, was our first snow. And when we went to the potato party, the roads were okay. When we left the potato party, it was starting to get a little bit of accumulation. And I mean, we were there 9 to 1:30 in the morning, so we were there a long time. And then when we left the Halloween party, the roads were pretty bad. Luckily, our friends lived on our side of town, so I just took like 2 main streets and avoided the interstate. But when we got home and passed out and woke up this morning, there's like half a foot of snow outside, and it's still flurrying. Welcome to winter. I couldn't wait like one extra week. We can have, a folly Halloween, one of my favorite holidays. So annoying, but it is pretty. It's pretty, and it makes the light is just really great and bright. So that's one pro of that. But I just popped in the oven a meal prep breakfast casserole. It is a pumpkin protein bread casserole that I found online, and I've never made it before. It's basically like 10 pieces of bread. You then make a mixture, and it involves eggs. I added in a little bit of milk, 1 teaspoon, I think I did 2, of pumpkin pie spice seasoning. I drizzled in some of the Trader Joe's vanilla bean paste. You can also just use vanilla extract, 2 scoops of vanilla protein. Mix that all up. Drizzle that all over the broken apart pieces of bread in the dish. And then you make a little topping that consists of half a cup of oats with 1 tablespoon of butter and 1 tablespoon of your sugar of choice. I use monk fruit. And then you heat that up in the microwave until the butter is melted so you can combine it. I added in pumpkin pie spice seasoning to it. The recipe did not call for that, but thought that would be good. And then I drizzled that on top of the bread casserole and then popped it in the oven. And now that's baking, and this is where I'm at for today. I'm going to make chili, but at this point, I'm picking up sequins from my Halloween costume off of a floor, and I keep finding more and more because that's how glitter and sequins work, right? My hair is still like very much crimped and a vibe from the Halloween costume. I like never do this, but I thought it was fun. I dressed up as Festival Barbie, so that was my costume. But I am going to show you what the bake looks like, and then gonna wrap up the Week in My Life vlog.